Gontang nila nyarupi ageng niku nggih saged sedinten niku kalih Babich.
Ijen is hidden on the side of Ijen Mountain. The locals' work created a culture that can be enjoyed today. This is Rembang village, the exotic palm sugar village. Rembang village is a village located on the southeast side of Mount Ijen, Banyuwangi. Most of the people in this village work as farmers. However, the elders work as palm sugar makers, which is now becoming rare. One of those locals is Mr. Jamal, who has been a palm sugar maker for years. Namanipun sinten Pak panjenengan?
Pak Jamal.
Pak Jamal. Luckily, my team and I were allowed to follow him in doing his activities. His activities began with taking palm tree sap. The place where the sap is taken is not far from where he lives. Daerah niku jenengan sedinten ping pinten?
Sedinten ping kalih.
Sedinten ping kalih.
Kalih sore.
The sap collection begins by lowering the gontang, a container for sap made of bamboo, which had been installed the previous day, and replacing it with a new gontang. The base of palm tree flower is then cut, and the gontang is covered with a cloth to avoid insects or other dirt that will enter the gontang. At home, the sap is processed by pouring it into a frying pan by going through a filtering process first. The cooking process is about 1.5 hours to 2 hours. After the sap is caramelized, add a little grated coconut so that the caramelized sap becomes denser. Then, the thickened liquid is molded in a bamboo container or pajet. Meanwhile, the sugar used for utuh cafe is molded only by pouring the liquid sugar on a wooden board that has been rubbed with water. This is utuh coffee. It is different with usual coffee because we have to buy the palm sugar and then we drink the coffee. Authentic. Following the habit of Mr. Jamal and other Rembang villagers were fun. So we decided to camp and find out about their other activities. In the evening, we had the opportunity to see one of the arts in Rembang, namely kuntulan. Kuntulan is a mix of traditional music between the Middle East and Banyuwangi. Usually, this tradition is used for weddings and circumcision celebrations. In the morning, we tried to enjoy the atmosphere of Rembang village. One of the most interesting things is agro-tourism. This agro-tourism is decorated with photo spots, and there is also an art called Angklung Pagla. It is said that when harvesting, this angklung is played so the farmers can harvest their rice enthusiastically.
Kepingin masa depannya anu nggih kemukakan mawon. Yatrane tinggi wong. Niki apa niki, Pak? Sapi-sapi kan pantun. Utawa nggih tembus Aren ini itu.
The atmosphere around the village of Rembang give its meaning for the people who always depend on natural products, so that the culture in the village of Rembang will still exist.